The final of the 1930 World Cup was between the host nation Uruguay and Argentina, their South American rivals from across the River Plate. The Belgian referee John Longinus was a central figure in the first World Cup, not only because he officiated 4 matches, and for all games, no matter how hot it was wearing a suit and a cap, and not because he was almost attacked in the semi-final when the American team doctor, in his anger over a call, came running onto the field and started screaming at Longinus, threw down his medical bag, only to break a bottle of chloroform and pass out. No, Longinus is remembered primarily because he was chosen to referee the final game between the 2 South American rivals. Thousands of fans from Argentina sailed across the river in anything that could float, and in Montevideo the tensions between the fans grew. And John Longinus demanded from the Uruguayan organizers a guarantee of the safety of him and his linesmen, and a quick escape plan to get back to his ship, no matter what occurred in the game. But he was faced with an unexpected problem even before the game had started. The tradition of an official tournament ball had not yet been established, and teams supplied their own for each match. So for the final, both the Argentinians and the Uruguayans demanded they played with their own type of ball. And John Longinus famously decided that the first half should be played with the tiento, provided by Argentina, and the second half should be played with the larger and heavier T model, provided by Uruguay. Whether and how much it had to do with the ball, Argentina won the first half with their ball by a score of 2-1. But Uruguay came back and won the second half with their ball by a score of 3-0, and thus the World Cup final in a 4-2 victory. This was the first and only case of home ball advantage in a World Cup. There are still many more details and layers in this SciArt piece telling the story of the first World Cup in Uruguay in 1930. So if you're curious and interested,